And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Again, driven out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The Sooners are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Sooners come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes a handoff. Fights off a defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. They really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Hand off to the back. Running through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Swarm with a pass rush. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open, look out! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Moore. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. A great catch and run for 6. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mateer. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. That's caught. It's Ott. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And the Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Ott. Touchdown, Sooners. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. A handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Here he goes. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Sticking with the running game. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown. interception.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. To throw, it's Mateer. Breaks free. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Hand off to the single back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And there's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Oklahoma 24, Michigan 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Breaks into open space. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Grab near the sticks. It's Burks. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Sooners' offense is on the move now. The shotgun handoff here. Spinning out of the tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Mateer. The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Sooners! This offense is still clicking.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there is a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And it's good from 56 yards. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And a return is blocked down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Swarm by the pass rush, a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. With the catch, it's Ott.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
6th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. And bouncing it outside, it's Ott. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the right side. Fighting off the defender. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds his man. It's Simpson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back. It's Mateer. It's a quick grab. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. Gets to the 1st and still running. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
He'll hand it off. Powers through. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Minimal gain, brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the run, it's Spot. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Grab near the sticks. It's Burks. Now here he goes. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's in the clear.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Ball handed off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Gain of 2. Offense facing 4th down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line, it's McCulley. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down.
Tackle on the play at the 26-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
What's another incompletion? I mean, just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Haynes. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Wolverines! They connect for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Oklahoma 37, Michigan 24.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
To kick this one away.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Mateer. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go.
Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tries to cut in to this lead. QB decides to keep it here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And the Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Locates the tight end, it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Gets made on the out route.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Here he goes. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
This one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.